Okay. So first we will see based on increasing rate. Based on increasing rate. Okay, so based on increasing rate. First one is called as creeping inflation. Creeping inflation. Creeping inflation means when inflation is generally annually less than 3%. It is annually less than 3%. That's called as what? Creeping inflation. Now, generally, next, trotting or running. Trotting or running inflation is 3% to 10%. 3% to 10% ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? Trotting or running. Okay. Next. Galloping inflation. Okay. I'm so sorry. Okay. Trotting inflation or walking inflation. Galloping inflation or running inflation. Trotting inflation or running inflation. There is generally about 10%. About 10%. Next, the last one. Hyperinflation. Last one is hyperinflation. So hyperinflation is when it goes to 50% or sometimes even 100%, sometimes even 1,000%, 10,000%. Okay, even such kind of increase also happens. So when any amount of inflation from 50% above, it's all called hyperinflation. 50% or 20% above is all called as hyperinflation. Understood this? Okay, so what is hyperinflation? Like, can you tell me a few examples where this happened? See, have you guys heard of Venezuela? Okay, so Venezuela is, this is South America. Venezuela is a country which will come here. Okay, so this Venezuela, okay, it has hyperinflation. Hyperinflation means lakhs of times of inflation. Next is Zimbabwe. Okay, Zimbabwe, if you see Africa, okay, over here you will have Zimbabwe. So this Zimbabwe, okay, also has had at one point, now it's recovered, it had hyperinflation. Okay, Greece, some 10-15 years back, it had hyperinflation. So all these countries, when it has hyperinflation, okay, money value during inflation will come down or it will increase. It will come down, correct? Similarly, here also during these times, money value will go so much down that it will not have any value. Okay, in Zimbabwe, they were telling that the money value has gone down to such an extent that instead of going and buying firewood, okay, which will cost so many lakhs and lakhs and lakhs, okay, to buy firewood, everybody is a millionaire, Zimbabwe. Okay, everybody is a millionaire. To buy firewood, they would go with this much, one trolley of full cash, and they would get that much only of firewood. Instead of that, they thought that they can put the money only like this inside the fire and it will burn longer. No, a real example. Okay, so everybody is a millionaire, but nobody has actual money. Even in Venezuela, recently the president and all changed. Okay, there was hyperinflation and everything in Venezuela. Everybody had, the inflation had gone to such an extent that everybody was a millionaire. Okay, everybody had lakhs and lakhs of money, but that lakhs and lakhs could not buy anything because money had lost its value. Right? And last year, its president, Venezuelan president, was only kidnapped by our Donald Trump. Right? And along with this, Papa, yesterday or day before yesterday, there was one double earthquake also. You guys know that in Venezuela? Okay, Papa, Kashtakala, okay, for Venezuelans. Full, brilliant economists they have. Or in suggest right now, everything has become lakhs and 10 lakhs and other like to get anything. So we'll, from now onwards, we'll make it that 1 lakh equals 1 Venezuelan currency, 1 petro. Okay, ಅದೇ 1 lakh ಪೆಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಇನ್ಮೇಲಿಂದ ಅದನ್ನ 1 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡೋಣ. Okay, so 100 lakhs ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು 100 rupees ತರ ಆಗೋಗಿ. So everything will be solved ಅನ್ನೋ ತರ. But whatever you call it, it will be the same. No problem will be the same. Okay, even 1000 rupees ನಾಳೆಯಿಂದ 1 rupee ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, will that change the value of 1000 rupees? It will be the same. Okay, so anyways, now you understood what happens during hyperinflation. Value of money will be zero. Okay, and negligible. Understood this? Okay. Next. Types of inflation. Types of inflation based on causes. Based on causes. Based on causes. First one. It's called demand pull inflation. It's called as demand pull inflation. Okay. See, the old economics professor and all, if you ask them what is the inflation definition, they will tell this only, but the definition which they're telling is not entirely true. Okay. So, but it still is very much relevant for this demand pull inflation. The old definition for inflation was too much money chasing too few goods. Okay, if you ask some economics professor about the definition of inflation, they'll tell this one maybe in a better English. Okay, but same thing. Too much money chasing too few goods. That is the perfect definition for this demand pull inflation. Too much, right? Is not too much money chasing too few goods. Too much money chasing too few goods. And then basically, everybody has money. And if everybody has money, the supply is the same. Understand this? There are two things: demand and supply. Supply is the same, but demand has increased because everybody has more money. Okay, so everybody want this particular commodities which is there in the supply, but everybody are willing to pay more for it. Understood this? Okay, like for example, let's say you guys know what is pay commission. Pay commission ಅಂದ್ರೆ governmentally periodically they will revise the salary. Okay, like for example, let's say if you ask some old people and all that how much they were earning when they got into government, they'll tell 30,000, 40,000. But now people who are getting into government, they're easily paid around 80,000, 1 lakh, 1 lakh 20,000 something. How do you think it has increased? Because of pay commission. Now after the more latest pay commission, 8th pay commission, 9th pay commission and all, so it will again increase. Let's say 1 lakh 50,000, 1 lakh 60,000 it will become. So after every pay commission, let's say 9th pay commission will come, and after 9th pay commission, everybody's salary will increase. If everyone, as in government people's salary will increase. If all the government people's salary will increase, that means that everybody will have more money. Correct? Okay. So what is happening here? More, let's say pay commission. What is happening with this guy? He's getting more money. First from the 1 rupee symbol, now 2 rupee symbol. Okay. Now you think I am rich. After that, what will he do? He will be like, I want a product. Okay. But the same thing, it has also gone to this guy. Okay. He has also become rich. Now he will say, I also want this. For both of them, this is the product, this is the supply. Okay. This only this much is there. Now this guy will tell that I want this. This guy will tell I want this. Both of them will be ready to give more. This guy will also give more. And he will also give more. He will also give more. So the product will increase. Understood this? Everyone? Let me give you another example. Okay. Let's say that which festival you celebrate grandly? Sankranti, Ugadi, or Diwali? Okay. So Diwali, all of you will celebrate one day before Diwali. You go to buy certain things. Okay, let's say crackers you want to buy. Throughout the year, crackers price will be less. But only during Diwali time, crackers price will become more. Throughout the year, everything will be less. But only during Sankranti, Ugadi time and all, this Mavin Gele, what is that? Sugarcane and banana leaf, all of that will suddenly flowers. Everything will become more. Why? Because everybody wants it, more demand. Okay, if you don't give, somebody else will give. Okay, how much ever it is. If flowers are 100 rupees one this thing, they still buy. Why? Because during that time, more demand is there. Everybody is ready to give money. Understood this? This is what is called as demand pull inflation. So it's basically like this person, he gets more